And now I have to inform you about some bad news regarding leases. If you have any questions about this topic, you can leave them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to help you. And of course, if you feel the video helped you, I hope you will click like and don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new videos that come out all the time. Automated invoices from the memorized transaction list cannot be applied to a lease estimate. So here are your choices. You can either make the invoices yourself from the estimate window like we just did, or you can automate the invoices and set up a custom report. So if you look at this report, percent progress on leases, the only reason why this information shows up is because the invoices that were made from the estimate lease window. Unfortunately, if you use the memorized transaction list, when it gets recorded, there is no possible way to get an automated memorized transaction to let itself be applied to an estimate so that you can track the percent of progress. The only thing you can do is set up a custom report. So if you have too many tenants and you really need to automate those invoices, and a lot of those are leases, don't worry about using this report. Just let the memorized transaction list make the invoices, and even though they're not connected to the estimates in such a way that this report would help you, you could still do this. Reports, customers and receivables, transaction list by customer. Now push A for all, and this is the only report that shows estimates with other transactions. Now, what we could do is scroll down, and we actually want to filter this. We want to filter this report just by the person who has the estimate, who I think is Ellen. So we want to filter out just Ellen, and we also want to remove payments because we want to see the relationship between the invoices and the estimates. So what you can do is click Customize Report, click Filter. Oh, you know what? And when you filter, first click anywhere in the filter box, type N from your keyboard, then when it says name, choose that particular customer, in this case Ellen. That's one filter. We also want to filter by transaction type. We want only estimates and invoices. We click here and we push the letter T on your keyboard, and then you can see at the bottom of the pull-down list you can click transaction type. Now we don't want all, we want multiple, meaning more than one. So we just only want invoices and we want estimates to be on this report. So here are the filters. We want only this particular tenant, and we only want invoices and estimates. When we click OK, we have only Ellen, and we have only her estimate and the other invoices. Now, obviously in a real situation, all of these estimates above this, all of these invoices above this estimate would not be here, because usually you make the estimate, which is the lease, and then every invoice is going forward. So you only have to focus on this section. Let me see if I can do that. Yes. What would only really be here is just this section. This previous section up here was just for example in prior videos. But if you looked at this section, and this would be the only one here if there really were a lease, because the lease would start at the beginning, and you can compare the balance of the lease to all these invoices, and then you can gain some sense about how much financially and physically you've made progress during the lease. You could also export it to Excel. If you export to Excel, you could then do math between the cells to find the percent yourself if you needed to.